packed into 4 different Humvees, ending up on America's side of the border. Happened near Donna, Texas, and now U.S. border agents saying they were sent back to Mexico after they were confused about where the border was.
I couldn't answer whether they were armed or not, but I can tell you that they were conducting their work that they do as military, and somehow they lost sight of the boundary line and entered U.S. territory.
So what about all this? Chad Sweet, Chief of Staff for former Homeland Security, Secretary Michael Chertoff, now with the Chertoff Group. And Chad, good morning.
Good morning.
To you. Explanation is what here?
Well, obviously, the fundamental job of any nation is to secure its borders, and in this case, we've made it clear to the Mexican government that the uncooperative incursions are unacceptable. I think here we got to remember, though, that our brave partner, President Calderon, is fighting an incredibly courageous war against these drug cartels, and he's moving his military to where the enemy is on our border. And as a result, occasionally our guys in hot pursuit go into their territory, and occasionally their guys come into ours.
So they may have crossed the line and figured we're in the wrong place, but then the process plays out where they report to the U.S. soldiers, or the border agents in this case, and then go back home. But do you know of any case, Chad, where the Mexican military would chase a suspect across the border into Texas?
Absolutely. When I was chief at DHS, there were unfortunately several cases where in hot pursuit this happens. And again, remember, in the desert, there's often no clear line in the sand. Now, in this case, unfortunately, it looks like that they went across a bridge, but it was a new bridge, so they may not have known. But the good news here is that the Border Patrol immediately responded, interdicted, apprehended, and followed the protocol. We shouldn't let this incident, however, distract us from the shared objective with Mexico, which is the fundamental objective of disrupting, dismantling, and defeating these drug cartels.
I think that's a great point. What is our relationship then with the Mexican military?
It's extremely strong, and they have conducted one of the most courageous battles in history against these drug cartels, on par almost with what Colombia did. Right. However, right now, in order to defeat them, we have to continue to do joint operations on our side of the border and their side of the border. And as we continue to press hard to crush them, it's going to require constant communication and contact and additional support through what's called the Merida Initiative, where the U.S. supplies weapons and other types of special technology.
That drug war is a significant war in Mexico. Well over 30,000 killed over the past 6 years, and it continues today. Chad, thank you. Chad Sweet, Chertoff Group, Washington.